Welcome to Hollywood Secrets Information. Today we're uncovering the legendary cast of the Ten Commandments, then and now in 2026. From towering biblical heroes to unforgettable villains, these stars didn't just bring history to life. They lived stories just as dramatic off-screen. Some rose to incredible fame. Others faced heartbreak, exile, scandal, or tragic endings that fans rarely hear about. And here's the twist. While many have long passed, a few surprising names may still be alive today. So stay with us as we reveal the real lives, hidden struggles, and emotional final chapters behind one of Hollywood's greatest epics. You might never look at this classic the same way again. 1. Edward G. Robinson as Dathan. Edward G. Robinson brought intensity to the role of Dathan, but his real-life struggles were equally intense. During the Hollywood blacklist era, he was wrongly accused of communist ties, which damaged his career and reputation. Though later cleared, the stress took a toll on his health and career momentum. Robinson continued acting until his death in 1973 from cancer. Tragically, he passed away just before receiving an honorary Academy Award, making his recognition bittersweet. Today, he is remembered as a resilient actor who overcame political persecution in one of Hollywood's darkest periods. 2. Yvonne De Carlo as Sephora. Yvonne De Carlo brought warmth to the role of Sephora, but her life after Hollywood was far from easy. Though she found renewed fame in the Munsters, financial troubles plagued her later years. She reportedly lost much of her savings and struggled to maintain her lifestyle. Despite these hardships, she remained dignified and continued working when possible. De Carlo passed away in 2007 from heart failure, leaving behind a legacy that spanned both film and television. Her journey reflects the unpredictable nature of fame and fortune in Hollywood. 3. John Derek as Joshua. John Derek was a rising star when he appeared as Joshua, but his life took a controversial turn. He became better known for his personal life, particularly his marriages, including his highly publicized relationship with Bo Derek. Transitioning into directing and photography, he stepped away from acting. Derek faced health issues later in life and died in 1998 from heart complications. Though his career shifted away from mainstream acting, his life remained in the spotlight due to his unconventional choices and relationships. 4. Vincent Price as Baca. Vincent Price, famous for his haunting voice and horror roles, brought elegance even to smaller parts like Baca. After the film, he became a legend in the horror genre. In his later years, Price battled Parkinson's disease, which slowly affected his health. He passed away in 1993, leaving behind an incredible legacy in film, art, and even cooking. Despite his often eerie on-screen persona, Price was known as a warm and cultured individual, making his legacy both unique and deeply respected. 5. Cedric Hardwicke as Sethi. Cedric Hardwicke portrayed the wise Pharaoh Sethi with gravitas, reflecting his stature as a respected British actor. He enjoyed a long and successful career in both theater and film. Hardwicke passed away in 1964 due to emphysema, a condition linked to respiratory issues. His dignified performances made him a staple of classic cinema, and he was widely admired for his professionalism. Though his passing came decades ago, his work continues to influence actors who admire classical acting styles. 6. And Baxter as Princess Nefertiri. And Baxter captivated audiences as the ambitious Nefertiri, and her career continued to flourish in film, television, and theater. However, her life took a tragic turn when she suffered a sudden stroke in 1985 while in New York. She passed away at the age of 62, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances. Baxter had once spoken about the pressures of Hollywood, and despite her success, she faced personal and professional challenges throughout her life. Her untimely death shocked fans and marked the loss of one of classic cinema's most versatile actresses. 7. Charlton Heston as Moses. Charlton Heston delivered one of cinema's most commanding performances as Moses, becoming a symbol of strength and leadership. After the film, he enjoyed a long, successful career with classics like Ben-Hur. Later in life, Heston faced a heartbreaking battle with Alzheimer's disease, which he publicly revealed in 2002. His health gradually declined until his death in 2008. Despite this tragic end, Heston remained active in public life for years, admired for his commanding voice and strong presence. His portrayal of Moses continues to define biblical epics and inspire generations of film lovers. 8. Martha Scott as Jochebed. Martha Scott delivered a heartfelt performance as Moses' mother, and she continued acting for many years afterward. She lived a long and fulfilling life, becoming one of the few cast members to reach old age gracefully. Scott passed away in 2003 at the age of 90 from natural causes. Unlike many of her co-stars, her life was relatively stable, free from major scandals or tragedies. Her enduring career and longevity made her a respected figure in Hollywood history. 9. Judith Anderson as Memnet. Judith Anderson was known for her commanding performances, and her role as Memnet added depth to the story. She continued acting well in her later years, earning acclaim on stage and screen. Anderson passed away in 1992 from pneumonia. Her life was marked by dedication to her craft, and she remained active almost until the end. Though not surrounded by scandal, her intense roles often mirrored the emotional depth she brought to every performance. 10. Nina Foch as Bethia. Nina Foch brought elegance to the role of Bethia and later became a respected acting coach. She taught generations of actors, shaping Hollywood behind the scenes. Foch lived a long life but passed away in 2008 from complications related to a blood disorder. Her transition from actress to mentor gave her a unique legacy, influencing countless performers. Though she stepped away from the spotlight, her impact on the industry remained profound. 11. Deborah Paget as Lilia. Deborah Paget stood out as one of the youngest stars in the film, known for her beauty and grace. Unlike many of her co-stars, she stepped away from Hollywood early and chose a more private life. As of recent reports, she is among the few cast members still alive in 2026, living quietly away from the spotlight. Her decision to leave fame behind preserved her from many of the tragedies others faced, making her story one of rare survival and peace in Hollywood history. 12. Yul Brynner as Ramses II. Yul Brynner became iconic as the proud and powerful Ramses II, but his life after the Ten Commandments was just as dramatic. He remained a global star, famously reprising his role in The King and I for decades. However, behind the fame, Brynner struggled with heavy smoking, which ultimately led to his tragic death from lung cancer in 1985. Before passing, he recorded a powerful anti-smoking message that still resonates today. His legacy lives on as one of Hollywood's most unforgettable screen legends, but his final years serve as a sobering reminder of the dangers of addiction. From timeless fame to heartbreaking endings, the cast of the Ten Commandments lived lives as powerful as the story they told on screen. Some rose to legendary heights, while others faced struggles that remained hidden behind the glamour of Hollywood. And while only a rare few may still be with us today, their legacy continues to inspire generations. Thanks for watching Hollywood Secrets Information. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more untold stories from the golden age of cinema.